Okay. Hello, everybody. This live stream is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be doing remembering 9/11. Okay. Well, that's the title. Remembering 9/11. So when I get my moderators in the chat, then I might do an open panel, but the motion for the the it'd be mostly for the uh, the moderators. But then, if you want to say something down in the chat, you can, but keep your comments clean. I do ask that you keep your comments clean. Uh, no profanity, please. That's what I ask. We'll get started here just in a minute. This is a very special live stream. Okay, there'll be no cussing in this live stream. Do not use no bad words. Do not talk about politics. Um, no spam in the chat. No drama. Can't do those things, okay? Now we'll have moderators come in the chat and they will watch the chat for me. But if I do an open panel, it's going to be for my moderators. All right, just for the moderators. Hey, Kenny Bird, how you doing tonight? We got Kenny Bird, and hoping we'll get what's his name, Austin, in here just a minute. Okay, so yeah, no bad words. Okay, this is to you people out there that's listening, not so much the moderators. No bad words, no drama, no politics, no sex talk, no drama. You want to do that? Go somewhere else. But this needs to stay as a clean chat, okay? Although it is made for adults, but I need to keep it clean because sometimes my brother may be watching. Okay, that's why. Now I'm waiting to see if let's see good friend will come in here. Known as y'all can say something about that too. You know, earlier today I almost forgot to go for moments of silence today. I almost forgot to do that, but good enough people in the chat. When then we'll take a moment out and then I'll have a moment of silence, and then we will do prayer, praying for the families. All right, just for the families. All right, but I do this. I do this every year. Every September rolls around, I do this. The first time I've been to a 9/11 ceremony, it was sad. Very sad. It was something that something a church did. I was crying. Oh my goodness, I couldn't help myself. I was crying that day. I couldn't help myself because they rang a bell for every firefighter that was killed in the line of duty. So, I wish I had a bill like that. I would do it myself. Every firefighter that got killed, and yet they would ring a bell, and it was sad. And that's the first time I ever been to a. Hey, little bit, how you doing? All right, we got a little bit in the house. We'll start here in a minute, okay? But yeah, but that's the first time. First time I ever seen it. First time I've been to a 9/11. First time I've been to one. So hey, there we go. Hey, Brother Austin, if you guys want to, Brother Austin, if you want to come up, if I can drop the link, then we can. Me up on the screen or something if you want to, if y'all want to. Not just starting off. This is September. Today's date. No, today is September 11th. Oh, your sister was work when that happened. Oh, when this happened, but she was safe. Yeah. I'll tell you what I can do. All right, quickly. I'm gonna talk my gum in my mouth. Okay. What I can do is I'm not gonna say nothing here for a few minutes. Let's take man. Let's take just a moment, just a few minutes, okay? Just take a few minutes of silence, okay? And then I'll pray, okay? And then the rest of the time we can talk, okay? But some of y'all want to come up, I'll drop the link, okay? But now if anybody else comes into the chat, if anybody else comes in the chat, they can't come up on the panel. All right. But this should be just a clean clean live stream, right? All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a moment, just feel a few minutes of silence, and then and I'll pray for the loss. I'm gonna, I'll pray for the families. Okay. All right. Moments of silence for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. Can y'all do this with me? Father, I come to you in prayer tonight, sir. And Father, I want to pray during this live stream. Father, I want to pray like I do every September 11th that rolls around. Father, do this in the memories of the ones who lost their lives that tragic day. And Father, pray for all the families that lost their lives, firefighters and police and everybody else that was down in the ground that day, that tragic day in New York. Father, I pray for all the Father, I pray for all the families who lost their loved ones. Not to say there's probably children down in the daycare. And Father, I pray for those families. And Father, I also pray for the ones that was involved with this. And their day came too. And Father, I pray maybe this kind of stuff won't happen no more. This kind of thing with the planes running into the buildings. And Father, I pray that be with those families and be with the the people who lost the loved ones that day, like the firefighters. I'm sure the firefighters have families, and Father, I pray that your son Jesus be with each and one of them. And let's not forget that tragic day. It was a terrible day in our history. And Father, we know that your son Jesus is coming back very soon. And pray that all of this, and Father, pray that the night stream will go good. I pray that everything goes good. If there's any trolls come in, well then we'll just head into the trolls too. And I pray for the trolls, and I pray that I forgive the trolls, even for them using profanity. I forgive them. And I pray that they'll find Jesus in their hearts. And Father, I pray now too, should forgive me. I forgive anybody that said anything. I forgive them some of my sins. I forgive them in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. Okay. All right. Now we should get started. But that's what I do every September that rolls around. That's what I do. Let me tell you a little bit about what I was doing during that time, and then if you, of course, now if you moderators just want to, stay in the chat, it's fine. Because I did have somebody come in and said bad words. They're not supposed to say bad words in the chat. Let me tell y'all what happened to me on that date. During that time, my mom was still living, and it's like a day, like any other day. It's a family, and my brother. Oh, I know. I was living in Louisiana at the time. I wasn't even living here in Texas at all. I was living in Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. But I was living in Louisiana. And my mom happened to come in and she said, hey, she said, you better wake up. I said, why? She said, because there's a plane just hit the World Trade Center. I said, what? I said, is it a big one or a small one? She said, I'm not sure. Well, I woke up and about 9 o'clock or so, watching on Fox News, and then some firefighters, somebody standing down on the main part in New York City, and another plane come from this side and hit the second tower. I remember that. Now, I did see some of this on YouTube not long ago. I was watching some of it. And if you go back and see it on YouTube, you can see the second plane. I just can't imagine a plane like a jet to fly into a building. I was so sad, you know. And then there's one hit the Pentagon. You remember? You remember that one? One hit the Pentagon. You remember that one? And then one was going to Washington, I think. And then that's when uh, I think some people on board that jet or something tackled. I don't know, tackled that, but the plane went down into a field, and it was a tragic day that day. And see, my brother, my brother was living somewhere else at the time, and he was going to come up and see us, me and my mom. So he called me that day and told him. He said, "Oh," he says, "I think I better wait, Mark. I think I better wait." Yeah, it was sad, very very sad. And when I go back and watch, sometimes I go back and watch the video of the the old news stuff from on YouTube. When I go back and watch them, I still can't believe it. I can't believe how they can run a jet into a building. It was just um, I, I never seen that before, but uh, now I can go sometime if it won't bother me. Sometimes I'll go down and look, and they'll do what they call on the inside. There was somebody's filming it, and so as they're filming it, they heard a rumbling. That's when they knew the second jet, hit the second tower, and then, but when that, oh my goodness, when that building, when the tower came crumbling down, yeah, we lost a lot of people that day. I think there was a daycare center down somewhere around some of those buildings. I think there was a daycare center there or something. I don't know. I would have to go back and look, but or listen and see. But I think there was a daycare. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there was a daycare center or not. If it, y'all let me know in the chat if there's a daycare center. I think there was one there, but yeah, it was a very tragic day that day. So much loss of life there. It was unbelievable. I don't want to go too far into it, but there was a, oh my goodness, I never forget that day. And then kind of it kind of made me mad. It made me mad. And then and after the second one fell down, and it created all that dust and everything, and it was Very, very sad that day. A lot of lost lives. You have firefighters. You have police officers. Those are what you call first responders. First respond. That's what when the when the paramedics come pick me up. That's what you call first responders. They like first at the scene. But yeah, it was me. I was, and the next day I was watching it again, and then me, I had to pray. It looked like a. If you have seen Ground Zero on, if you've seen Ground Zero on that day on TV, it looked like a. Excuse me, it looked like a war zone. That's what it looked like. It looked like a war zone. You terrible. What's your thoughts and what's your comments? This is a kind of open mic night. I could say an open mic night. What what's your comments on this? Yeah, if the moderators, if no one don't want to come out, it's fine. It's okay. That way we can watch for trolls. Anybody have any thoughts on that? What was some of y'all doing? What was y'all doing on September 11th, 2001? I think. Yeah, 2001. So what were y'all doing? Where were y'all at? 2001. What were y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. What was y'all doing? Tapping into the chat. That's it. Let me see your comment. My sister-in-law was at work when this happened, but she was safe. Oh, your sister-in-law. Okay, so you have a sister-in-law that worked there? You have a sister-in-law that worked in that building? Oh, cool. Oh, that's pretty bad. So she was safe, huh? I was home with I was home with my mom when this had happened. And then my brother, he was going to fly out that day and see us, but that's when that's when yeah, wow, that's cool. Um, that's when oh, I forgot to do y'all. There we go. I just want to know now if you want me to drop the link, I can. You can come out and tell me what you doing that day. Did you remember it? Um, yeah, I'm not going to get into politics. Okay, uh, um, but I do remember that day. Now, the first time to tell you a little bit, the first time, like I said, the first time I went to a 9/11 ceremony made me sad. It made me sad. Part of the time I was angry. I was not angry. I was mad. You I thought, well, the ones who did it, they, you know what happened to them, and it country too. Yeah, made me mad. And we have to think about all the evil that's in the world today, and right, all the evil. That was not except this pure evil right there. That was evil. You Monterey's agree with me? That was pure evil right there. What those four men did was evil. And John agree was evil. I guess I just can't believe a jet the size that jet was went right into that building. Then I started thinking about all those passengers on the jet. I guess they never knew what hit them. I'll go back. You can see if you look it up or Google it. Well, if you go and watch on YouTube, just person 9/11, whatever, and it'll pull it up for you. And then you'll see it. Now, um, I know the Statue of Liberty. Did you know they closed that Statue of Liberty down? They did on 9/11. They closed this when that occurred. They closed the Statue of Liberty down. Was that was a safe thing to do. Yeah, that was safe. I believe they closed that statue down. Yeah, they'll close that one down. Anybody got some comments on this? Oh, okay, Austin, that was for you. Oh, Austin, are you in the chat, man? Woo. How's my friend Austin doing? You doing it? Oh, my friend's Austin doing good. Hey, Austin. Oh, shoot. Are you doing good, Austin? Oh, by the way, Austin, I did eat some pancakes today and smelt them, but I don't think it's. I'm not going to get into that. Burping. Yeah, I just want to let you know, Austin, I did smelt my pancakes today, but my oh my goodness, my feet don't smell like pancakes at all. No. We're not going to talk about feet smelling here. I was just trying to tell you all what I was doing on September 11th, 2001. I just want to know what y'all's comments were. I read one on here. Oh, by the way, if y'all have any questions about art, I will be doing them tomorrow. And I'll start back doing my short videos and got 1K view on one of them already. Yes, sir. Yeah, I might go ahead and start my shorts back over again. That's pretty cool when you do shorts now. Yeah, pretty cool when you do shorts. Anybody got any comments on about the 9/11 stuff? What you were doing, where you was, what y'all's reaction is. We get any, what coming in the chat. We have to watch some trolls. Really like to cuss. But that's okay. That's okay, because we want to take care of the trolls, right? I bet not. Oh, shoot. I thought about farting, but I better not do it. Uh, it's going to sound pretty gross, but we're all adults in here, right? My commode here in the apartment is stopped up a little bit with paper on the. Oh, no. Oh, man, come on. Every time I flush my commode, every time I flush it, it the water comes up, but the water goes down slowly, and then I have to wait and wait and wait and wait. I guess I had to get maintenance over here tomorrow and work on my commode for me. But I do have good news for y'all. I have good news for y'all. Oh, y'all want to hear some good news? Okay, let me fill in y'all with some good news. Okay, good news, oh, baby rabbit. The good news is for the first time, I went up today and I ate my lunch. Yay! But I had to use my walker. See, uh, the therapist they had the first time the therapist came here, she doesn't want me to use my cane. Oh, well, come on, no. I use my cane when they do these drills around here. If I can do that, why can I? Why can I use my cane and go upstairs? I can't go upstairs at night and eat my supper. Some old little lady have her walker right where mine needs to be. And I'm still a little weak in legs, a little bit, and so I'm still weak in legs. And this little lady puts her walker right where mine's supposed to go, and you're assigned to a seat. So what I did was I ate my supper here in this apartment. I mean, what's it bad? I like it this way. It's quieter, you know. Right? It's quieter. You know, I hadn't taken my little friend out all day today. Poor that guy. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Cowboy Rennie. I talked to Cowboy Rennie all day today. Yes. Well, I do have to tell you one thing. I've been watching YouTube today. Yeah, I've been watching YouTube, and they have this amusement park. Now, if you like abandoned places, y'all ought to check out some pretty cool looking videos on YouTube. Abandoned places. Ooh, man, they got some pretty good abandoned places to check out. They had this park um, down in North Carolina. North Carolina, they have this park. It was an amusement park at one time, but it's abandoned now. It's called Ghost Town Amusement Park, and they never did rebuild it. You know, they never did that. Um, it was a good family attraction to take people to. You know, they had rides there. They had shows there. They had gunfighters out in the street. You know, like old western type gunfighters. Those are pretty cool shows to watch. Especially if you go to Six Flags and watch it at Six Flags. You know, but I seen out here at the fair. They're real good to watch and loud too. You better cover your ears when you go to one of them shows. But anyway, I don't know how I got off the track. You know, tell you all about this. But I just want to know what y'all's reaction is on September 11th. I'll tell y'all my stories. Do y'all have any stories? Y'all having stories out there about 9/11? Type it into the chat. Yeah, I might go back and start doing, I might start going back and start doing short videos because the microphone that I did have shorted out on me. That big microphone I had, it shorted out for me. Somebody I put in my speaker thing down here, shorted out on me. Now, I do have these other ones. Oh, and this is a wireless mic. I hit wireless. But to make this one work, I have to have an attachment to me to make it work. And it won't work right now because I don't have a green light doesn't come on. But I could use this and attach it to my clothes like this. That way y'all be able to hear me. Or now, if I go out to the fair next year, I can use that one. I can use that one. Anybody got any? I was 6 years old when 9/11 attack in New York. Oh wow, you were 6 years old. Wow, six. I don't know how old I was. Oh, I was out of school. I was in my 20s, maybe, when that occurred. So I was 6 years old when 9/11 attack in New York. You were 6 years old? Wow, Arson. Yeah, I was, I don't know how old I was. I think I was in my, I wasn't in my teens. I think I was in my 20s. Yeah, I think I was about 19 or 20 years old when that occurred. But my mom was still living, so we weren't living here in Texas. No, and my brother wouldn't. He wasn't in Texas, in Louisiana no more. He had moved, and that's when he called me. And that night, he was going to come up, and I think the security was real tight too. Wasn't no flights, flights in and out. You know, you know how that was. To me, it was just a tragic day. Even to watch, uh, to watch the old videos of it, still sad. Now they had since they tore down since those buildings are gone, they have a museum there, a museum, and some of the some of the pieces that they found are in the museum, like one of the old fire trucks. I think it was a ladder truck. It's there in that museum. It's something called 9/11 Museum or something. I don't know. Somewhere in New York City. And then they have pieces of the metal that was there. And then it looks like a pretty nice museum, to go to. Pay respects. That's what I was trying to tell y'all at the beginning. Let's have moments of silence. I was just trying to show respect to the people who got lost, the people who passed away that day. That could be, that's tragic that day. To have a firefighter who may have families, and then firefighter got killed, and because even if you go back and look at the videos, uh, oh my goodness, and all that dust. Ooh, you can imagine sneezing, sneezing that day, but yeah, the firefighters they was at work, you know. It was just sad, you know, like something like I don't know, look, just like something out of a movie, didn't it? It's just it was sad to me, and they was out to get us that day. I told my brother, I said, it was out to get us that day. No, I'm telling you, there's nothing. So there's pure evil right there. That was evil, and the evil is what it was. Hmm. If there was, I think I want to say there was a daycare center down in World Trade Center. I'm not sure. I can ask Siri that question. I can I can ask Siri that question. Matter of fact, I think I am going to ask Siri that question. Hang on just a minute. Hey, hang on a minute. I'm going to ask Siri that question. Was there a daycare center at the World Trade Centers in New York City? Was there a at the World Trade Centers? At the World Trade Centers in New York City, was there a daycare center there? World Trade Center, was there a daycare center there? Okay. Okay. She can't respond to that. She don't know how to respond to it. Oh well. Oh shoot. She says she don't know how. She says she doesn't know how to respond to that. Oh my goodness, yo! I got that. I'm still doing my shorts again. Austin, I got 1,002 views on the short I did, and 13 of these up. Like whoa, wow. Now that's good too. Okay, now that was good. See, I burped just then. I belched. That's good. Anything better, all right? Belching. That belching not fun to do. Belching and let out the excess gas. Oh my goodness. Uh, my sister, my sister was over here. Excuse me. My sister was over here with me um, the other day. And I told her, I said, "Guess what? I've been doing since what?" And I said, "I've been farting." She said, "Oh, well," she said, "You be careful farting like that." I guess, especially for me coming out of the hospital and all. I just, a farted like the other night. Ooh, I felt so relieved after farting on. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fart, Woo. I'm glad I farted, Like, what a relief, man. I'm glad I got the fart. Oh, my goodness. I'm glad to fart and he be talking about farting. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Also, find me a new one. She. This one will work too. This is the Peter. This one is. I haven't messed with this in a long time. This was my first one I ever gotten. See if I can. You know what I ought to do, Austin? This had nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But you know what I ought to do, Austin? Is take that fart spray in the dining hall with me. When I can't find a room to spray that stuff, then I guarantee I would have room then. Whee! There we go. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Y'all can't smell that like I can. Man. Uh, uh, Now this is the pooter right here that I have. I have several more of those. Here are some pooters right here. This is the pooter too. Both those are pooters, see? Now army, I got a lot of pooters, don't I? I ought to give me another Jackville pooter. Oh, hang on. Guess what I got my hands on, y'all? Pooters! And then more, then people can't, when I can't find a seat, I'll take this up to and fart on people. See what does it sound better. The Redmond sounded a little better than me. Oh, yeah. Sign of relief. And, man, that's a sign of relief right there. Ooh. Phew. Did y'all hear that? If y'all want something to make you laugh and cheer up your day or whatever, watch a man named Jack Vale with the pooter. He is hilarious. He'll make you laugh. If you want something to make your day and make you laugh, watch Jack Vale stuff. He'll make you laugh for you. Yes, you watch Jack Vale, and I guarantee you, I get. I guarantee you'd be farting in. Well, you'd be laughing like crazy. You'd be laughing like he's real good at it. I just do this to have fun on my own. What I'll do is take this thing upstairs and fart on the mole people. Not to say though. Let's see if I got my hands on it. All I had to do, Austin, is take this upstairs with me and spray a little bit of this. Whew, man, I'm telling you, I can actually smell this through the box. What what I ought to do is spray this next time my family comes over. Spray a little bit down in the bed. We'll see you later. Place to use this is upstairs in the dining hall. I'll put this in my pocket, or put that in the put that in there. Dude. If I had this and sprayed it, dude, they'd be like, man, what's that smell? Where's that smell come from? I farted, that's why. Y'all know that doctor I don't like? I'll tell you what, and my sister was on the phone that day, but if I had put my hands on this, if I sprayed this a little bit out in the hallway, I bet that doctor wouldn't ask me the crazy questions. So, able to see first place. Whew, man. And this thing right here, it does smell. It smells like a fart, you know. I'm not gonna spray it. I wish I could, but no, I'm not. Whew, man. I tell you what, when I first got this stuff out of the box, I could smell it. They must do a demonstration in the box because the box smells like it. Whew, man. Ugh. Mm. Oh, man. Dude, if I sprayed this in the dining hall, when I can't get a somewhere I can park my walker, this is what I needed. It's this right here. Fart spray. And then and open this, dude, and just smell it. Dude, man. You talking about smell good. What's I bet not. I bet. Oh man. I better not do it. I'll be I'll be trying to find my trash can. Where's he? Well, you gonna see you spray one drop of this and spray this around and clear air out of this place. And all they'll do is spray this up on the sixth floor. So who farted in here? There's always old ladies up there. blame it on one of them. Say, excuse me, ma'am, you shouldn't be farting like that. I didn't know ladies knew. Now I'm gonna and make sure the top's on that stuff a little bit. I'll be smacked down on my chair. And but that's what I said that I had for that doctor that came by. Yeah. See, he knew I was in the hospital. You know what you told me to do? My sister, she's a nurse, so she knows better. And so, right, she knows what she's talking about. He told me, drink, 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 drink. And she told me, eat. I ate. I didn't. I paid attention to what she told me. But not that doctor. I don't like that doctor. You know what I'm going to do next time I see that doctor? I'm going to use. That'd be bad. Use some of this. I bet that make a good up and up in these dude. They spray that up in these armpit and people say, you ain't took a bath, you ain't took a shower in 3-4 weeks, have you? Whew. Yeah, that'd be bad to spray this up underneath my armpits. My manager doesn't know that I was in the hospital. I had to let him know that I guess he has band practice tonight. Anyway, I just want to come on this for a few minutes and do that. You know, I always do it by myself, and I almost forgot to do it. I almost forgot to do it. Like, man, my next painting is going to be this one. These are chemist boards. Let's see. And I will be, I'll tell you what, I will be selling some paintings. Another subscriber asked me, another YouTube viewer, that is, another YouTube viewer did ask me about, I need to some work. She's in the chat, and I talked it over. I talked it over with my sister-in-law, and she told me it was okay for me to do that. And so, but a lot of times I like to make, a lot of times I like to do videos on this kind of stuff first. And then, because if I'm doing, I might need to start doing, now let me show you. I got a whole mess of those. They all came in the kit, including. Let me show you. This is pretty cool. Okay. Now, you see these right here? You know what these are? Palettes, and you can put these hand paints. These are watercolor paints, and I can put a drop of watercolor. By the way, a little bit, if you're still in the chat, I will be doing another. I will be doing a painting live. I tried it the other night. I think I tried it last night, and somebody says a bad word. So, that's what I'll have to just want. I bet these make good frisbees. That'd be a good hobby, huh? You can make a good frisbee. When you're there. Make a good frisbee, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh. So, let me show you guys something. Okay, you see all these right here? All these right here are chemist boards, but each one of these have um, each one of these chemist boards have a drawing on them. Now you can get these are really good too. This is just chemist boards. That's all this is, and that's all they are. Just chemist boards, and you can buy these fairly cheap. You can get a chemist board fairly cheap. And they got the pattern all drawn. Some of them have animals on them. Not these. If you order some, if you buy some on your own, some of them have animals. You can buy them. Now this one has like the sun right here. That's the evergreen trees. Uh, yeah, Fanbros do this one, but and I got with that cup sitting right there. I got some more of those, and they came in the box. Let's see. Oh yeah, man, I got a whole mess up. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I got this one right here, and I got a sailboat one. Okay. Sailboat. Okay, now if I made this a little bit, let's see. Okay. All right, so you can see these come in when you get them. They come in already drawn up. You have to do just paint them. You can use acrylic paints. You can use watercolors. I'm using watercolors. But yeah, they're real cool to use. Yes, did that one right there. See, it looks like a moon, but it's a sun. And then they just have different things drawn up on them that are really cool looking. Uh, so anyway, here's one. Here's another one right here. The mountain. You see the mountain, the evergreen trees, the river, like on the lake there. And if I do this one, it'll probably be tonight and upload it. And then you got clouds that pick up the mountains. See what I'm saying? It's all drawn out. So I don't have to sit there and just draw this. I can paint it in. But that's a good thing to have. And I do have watercolors. Now, if you have a Dollar Tree where you are, or Dollar General, you can buy watercolor paints. Let's see. I had a palette in here, like had watercolors and Dollar Trees. Well, I can't find it right now. But anyway, Dollar Tree sells watercolors along with what no, yeah they sell acrylic paint. Dollar Tree does. Dollar Tree sells acrylic paint in those big bottles, and then if you want the watercolors, they do have watercolors, but it's like a palette with little rounded circles like like the rounded circles of that. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, I saw you. Well, yeah, I think you went live. I think last night. I think I was talking to a friend of mine. I think last night, or is I tell you who my friend is? Is Bob Ross's secretary. I've been knowing her for a long time. Bob Ross's secretary. Yeah, that's who it was. Bob Ross's secretary. Yeah, man. Now tomorrow night on the stream, I don't know what I'll talk about. What I'll do. Oh my gosh, you only got a lot of views on that one. Yeah, I'm up to 13, 12, 12 thumbs up. All right, there you go. Oh, this man. Uh, that's what I like making short videos. Is because you, you get more more views on them. You know, you can get more views. You can get here's one. Here's a good one. Austin, see if you can get this link to this one. Taste test on Italian ice. You if y'all had never tried Italian ice, get some. That is good stuff. I like that better than I do ice cream. But let me show y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all this. These are my own videos. Taste test video today, and this is a taste test video on treat your real self. And this is Italian ice. This is a taste test video that I did. Here's what it looks like. Okay. Austin, see if you can find a link to that, and maybe some people might. Okay. Here's what it looks like. There you go. And then let's see. Here's the other one. This is short I did on this one. I just finished it like a sunset on the Arizona desert. Subscribe, I think. And that one just alone got over 1,000 views on it. No one, oh, dude. Ah, oh, there we go. I got 3 new subscribers. See, I'm gonna do short videos. Short videos. Right now, I can't do one, because this microphone won't fit into my new It only fits in my computer. But I got over 1,000 views on it. 3 new subscribers. So yeah, it's okay. Ah, there you go. Yeah. There you go, Austin. I still laughing about what you told me about your feet. I don't know. That just cracked me up for. I saw when I was in the hospital. I saw a young guy, a young kid, probably about, I don't know, 15, maybe 16 years of age, working there. I didn't ask him if his feet smell like pancakes. I don't know. I didn't ask him. Uh, uh, I didn't ask him. No, no, I didn't ask. I didn't ask that boy that. Did your feet smell? I was in. I tell y'all that. Feet that smells like pancakes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Now I'll tell y'all something else I used to do. I don't have one here with me now. But I used to be in a railroading, you know, I used to have a train set to them. Oh, that was good. And so this is a catalog that comes from Waters, and it's real good. Real good catalog. Has a lot of train stuff in here. Now, that's a hobby. So I lost some of my hobbies, when I had to come here. When I go into the, paint button, there's some I didn't like. So I lost part of my hobbies. Okay. I was gonna, I was really gonna fix my training set up. Look, I can order some stuff out of here, and I can order some things out of here. But I was really gonna fix my old train set up, but I couldn't. I moved up here. I don't know what happened to it. But y'all saw how big that table was. On it can just put my paint and stuff up there now. So that's a that's a hobby. And then me playing my music, that's a hobby. Ventriloquism is a hobby. So like when I'm doing Cowboy Randy, yeah, that's a hobby. That's a that's but that's a hobby. Now, no, my farting. Farting may be a hobby too. I don't know. Who unless you can fart night. Fortnite. That oh, oh dear. Troll. We got a troll, Austin. See him? Austin, you see that troll? Or is it on my end? Austin, you see that troll? Okay, I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Got it. Yeah. Woo! I did it, Austin. I got that troll. Yay! I got him. Woo! I got that troll. And I'm fishing reported. I'm fishing report that troll. Yeah, I got him and I'm fishing report him. Let's see. Sorry, Austin. I took care of that troll by myself. Yay. Um, hate speech. We're gonna start hate speech. Got it. Yay. Woohoo. Austin, you'd be proud of me, man. I reported it. Good job, man. I reported that troll, see? I reported him. I banned him from YouTube, Austin. I did just like what y'all do. I got that bad troll, man. That troll didn't want to know nothing about 9/11. Oh, he's on that calling Cowboy Randy, you know what? So I removed him, banned him from YouTube, and I reported him. At you, you troll. I think you trolls not to mess with me. Shoot. Hey, you trolls know that now. Shoot. You're not gonna. Yeah, I forgot you trolls. There we go, Austin. I did just like you would do, man. Shoot. Yes. Yeah. Block that troll and we poured him. Yeah. I took care of it though. I took care of it. And Cowboy Randy is not that either. He's a professional ventriloquist trolls. Or it's Cowboy Randy is, and it has nothing to do with what I was talking about either. Now, you trolls don't like this, leave. Leave my channel alone. Austin, looks like we'll have to kick some trolls you're in here in a minute. It's because they come, we'll have to kick their rump. Yeah. That's a kind of warm troll night. You trolls that doing this, I'll tell you what, I will pray for you. But you trolls can't come in here and tell me what to do. But I will pray for you, and I will pray for you to find Jesus in your heart. That's what you need. Amen. You need Jesus in your heart, troll. I don't care what you troll says. Cowboy Randy is my little friend. He's my little friend. He's not, you know what, either. Stinking troll. Cowboy Randy's my little friend. I don't care what you trolls say. Yeah. Yeah. He's my little friend. You trolls need Jesus in your heart, amen? That's what you trolls need. You need Jesus in your heart. You need to find Jesus and have Jesus in your heart, amen? I'm going to put amen there for myself. Oh, shoot, the first troll had to come in. That's okay. It's okay. I took care of it. Boom. That sucker is out of here. Yay. Boom, sucker, boom, baby. That troll is long gone. Shoot. Man, I'll come back in here. Austin, that troll come back in here and you kick your rear end. You can kick that troll's rear end, but when you're supposed to. Go on in out here, troll. Get out here. That troll's got to go. There's no room for trolls when it comes to lies, right, Austin? That there's no room for trolls. You trolls can go somewhere else, man. There's no room here for you trolls. Shoot. I ain't afraid of you trolls out there. I ain't afraid of you trolls. I got army of moderators in the chat too. They're not afraid of trolls either. Don't mess with my brother, my YouTube brother trolls. Don't mess with him. You cross his line right there, and that YouTube brother of mine is gonna clean your plow, trolls. Ain't that right, Austin? Ain't that right, Austin? Clean the plenty of trolls plowing that they cross you. Whoop up on them. I don't care what you trolls said about my friend. He's not that. He's a professional ventriloquist dummy. He's not a doll. He's not a puppet on a string. He is a professional ventriloquist dummy. That's what he is. And the Father gives me that talent so I can entertain people. That's why I don't want to bring him on here tonight. It's because you see the trolls coming in and saying, hey, no, he's not a doll. He's a professional ventriloquist dummy. That's what he is. Professional ventriloquist. A professional ventriloquist dummy. That's what he is. Yeah. He's my little character. He's my little friend. You don't talk about you trolls. You don't talk about Cowboy Randy like that. Kick you out. 1, 2, 3. You're out of here. Ha! They like to do in baseball. Ain't that right, Austin? Like they do in baseball. 1, 2, 3. 3 strikes and you're out of here. Out of here, troll. Trolls, you gotta go, man. Trolls gotta go. You trolls are bad news, man. You bad. Yeah, you trolls are bad news, man. I feel sorry for you trolls out there. You just bad news, man. That's what you are. You're just bad, man. I ate me some chicken tenders tonight and fries. Chicken tenders and fries. That's what I eat. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and just wind this one down then. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so that way I don't get trolls coming in here much. All right. See y'all on the next stream. Bye. It might be tomorrow. Bye, everybody.